Well, the family of Arizona lawmaker and former presidential candidate John McCain announcing today that he has decided now to stop his treatment for brain cancer.
You may remember McCain was diagnosed last summer with an aggressive form of brain cancer and began treatment then.
Reporter Zachary Quiche now has the latest on Senator McCain's health and looks back at his accomplishments.
The family of John McCain says this senator will stop treatment for his brain cancer. It's been a year since he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of glioblastoma.
I'm not running for president to be somebody, but to do something.
Over the years, McCain has become a legendary figure in Washington, but he's also known for being a family man. In a statement, his family says they are grateful for all the support and prayers he's received. McCain, 81, attended the Naval Academy and was flying missions over Vietnam when he was shot down, captured, and tortured. When he returned home, he served 5 terms in the U.S. Senate and ran for president twice.
He had friends on both sides of the aisle, universal acclaim and respect for John McCain and what he meant to American politics over the past 30, 40 years.
For some, his public service and drive were admirable, something that went beyond politics. President Trump didn't share that sense of respect.
He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured.
McCain casting the critical thumbs-down vote on the GOP efforts to kill Obamacare. McCain's daughter Megan tweeting, "We could not have made it this far without you," and his wife Cindy adding, "I love my husband with all my heart." Former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, McCain's vice presidential pick during that 2008 White House run, tweeting today, "May my friends sense appreciation for his inspiration." Zachary Quiche, ABC News, New York.
Now, with Senator McCain's health in the public spotlight, a lot of people talking about it. Many of you are asking about what glioblastoma is and, well, who might be at risk for it.
You know, 6 on Your Side reporter Jennifer Webb spoke with an expert about some of the warning signs, even though this type of cancer isn't considered uncommon. Jennifer.
Hi, Bo and Lori. Today I spoke with Dr. Timothy Piniella, an oncologist at the University of Tennessee Medical Center. He tells me glioblastoma is a brain tumor, but one that didn't spread to the brain but started there. And unlike lung cancer or skin cancer, there are no known causes or links as to why these tumors occur. He tells me the cancer most commonly affects older men, but can be found in anyone. There are warning signs people can look out for in themselves and in their loved ones. Dr. Piniella saying symptoms of glioblastoma are similar to a stroke, but happen more gradually.
Glioblastoma is fairly easy to spot at the early part because patients notice very quickly when there's neurologic dysfunction. So a little memory loss is not necessarily what you're looking at, but when you have a reasonable change in personality and a reasonable loss of function, arms or legs, speech, then you ought to be thinking stroke or possibly brain tumor.
Dr. Piniella says glioblastoma is treated surgically to remove as much of the tumor as possible. Then radiation therapy and a chemotherapy drug are used after. Bo, Lori.
All right, Jennifer, thank you so much. And Dr. Piniella, UT Medical Center, says around 11,000 people across the country are diagnosed with glioblastoma every year.